Hi and welcome. It's great to have you here. I am George Pierce, and this video is about some affiliate marketing basics. These are basic concerning your audience, but they are important, and quite possibly and probably this may be what's holding you back. Now, what's different about what you're about to discover is that when you're finished watching, you're actually going to be able to understand as well as execute these aspects of affiliate marketing. So you're going to be able to benefit from this right away. And you're also going to be glad to know that once you learn this part of marketing, it sincerely gets easier and easier every time you do it, and your results are automatically going to get better and better, and that's going to ultimately put a lot more money in your pocket. Your major benefit of this strategy is that your visitors and your viewers will stay. Your visitors are going to stay on your web page. Your viewers are going to continue to watch your videos. So if you want your visitors to stay on your web page, if you want your viewers to stay on your videos, I'm going to ask you to stay with me, and also to keep watching for your bonus, which is another way that you can make money, a lot of money, part-time from the comfort of your home. And you've probably already heard about the 2 steps that I'm going to share with you. Step number 1 is that you need to know your audience. We're talking about your audience, and of course you need to know your audience. And step number 2 is you need to target your audience. What I find and keep finding is you need to know your audience and you need to target your audience, but nobody seems to want to tell you, okay, well, how do I get to know my audience? How do I get to know them better? What do I need to do to target what is this all about? So let's get past the what and into the how. So getting to know your audience and being able to target your audience is exactly, of course, what you and I should be doing. So if we follow another piece of advice, especially for newbies, for new affiliate marketers, that advice is to find a niche that you're passionate about. That's going to help take care of knowing your audience, or certainly going to help you a lot to know your audience. There's still more I want to share with you about that, but that really is going to help you a lot, because when it's something you know about, when it's something you're passionate about, it does mean that you've got a whole lot better knowledge of your audience. And some other advantages about being passionate about what you're doing is that your work is more like play. Things are actually easier. You're much less likely to quit, and your passion is going to give you a leg up right from the start when it comes to knowing your audience. But what if your niche is something that you're really not passionate about? Maybe you don't have a lot of knowledge about. What if you do not know your audience? In that case, you sincerely want to research your audience. You want to get to know your audience. You want to do that before you dive in any deeper. Again, you simply need to research the niche, and you need to research your audience. And I'm going to give you some tricks that are going to help you on that in just a moment. Now, research is easy, super easy. All we need is a search box. It is essential. Next is a bit of advice that I want to share with you that I don't believe you're going to expect. And in a moment, I'm going to be sharing 3 suggestions with you that are going to help you as far as researching your audience. These are three of my suggestions that I don't hear anybody else talking about. So you might call these secret suggestions, but these are 3 suggestions that are seriously going to help you to kind of cut through this process quickly, simply, and easily. And this might sound like extra work or extra effort, but I'm also going to suggest that even if you know your audience, to do research as well. Even if you know your audience, still do the research. I have found that to be so helpful. If you'll try it one time, you will see the benefit. You're going to end up knowing more about your audience, and it's also going to give you a lot of insight and inspiration and so forth as far as creating new content. It's really going to be a big help, even when you know your audience. Even if you know your audience, it's still going to help you get even closer to your audience. Suggestion number 1, what kind of people? What kind of people? What kind of, in other words, type into the search box, what kind of people are interested in whatever your business is, your YouTube channel is all about, whatever your website's all about, what kind of people are interested in affiliate marketing, what kind of people are interested in dating advice, what kind of people are interested in cooking channels, what kind of people would like to watch cooking videos, what kind of people would like dating advice. Suggestion number 2 is search for the pros or the positives. For example, dating advice positives, dating sites positives, cooking channel positives. So search for those positives. And suggestion number 3, search for the negatives. You want the pros, you want the cons, you want the positives, you want the negatives. Dating site negatives. A little bit of research can make you an almost instant authority. Even if you don't know the niche, seriously, it can make you almost an instant authority. It's going to help you with content, and most of all, it's going to help you to know your audience. And it's going to help you even if you already know your audience. Step number 2 is how to target your audience. And this is going to sound a little bit complicated. It is not. I'm going to give you a real simple example. I'm going to give you kind of a little bit of a technical side of this, and then I'm going to give you a real simple example that's going to help make it clear. And audience targeting your audience, what that means is it's dividing your customers or potential customers, visitors, viewers, it's dividing them up into segments or groups, and that's going to be based on things like behavior, based on their interest, based on demographics, based on ages, and so on. Your goal is to create a personalized connection for each segment. Using dating, for example, or dating advice, you can focus on males, you can focus on females, you can focus on city girls, country girls, you can focus on certain age groups, you can focus on certain locations, and so on. Now, the advantage of targeting our audience, and technically our audience segments, is to make our visitor or our viewer feel that we are talking directly to them. They land on your webpage or they watch your video and you're directly talking to them. What happens? They stay. What this is all about, they stay. Once you get a handle on this strategy, it works like magic. Now, next I want to share with you an example that will help make knowing and targeting your audience even clearer. Let's say you have 2 affiliate marketing products, and this is strictly theoretical or fictional, but let's say you have one of your products is a new children's game. It's the best children's game that was ever made. It's the most fun ever. Absolutely going to make you a millionaire. And the other is a brand new e-car, an all-electric car that's under $30,000, that has a 400-mile range and is the absolute most beautiful thing you've ever seen. You know you're going to get rich on that as well. Because of the 2 different products, I think it's kind of obvious that you're going to be targeting 2 very separate and very different markets. You're going to be targeting 2 very separate, very different audiences. What do you think is going to happen if you were accidentally, or your software were accidentally to target the wrong audience? You'd end up trying to get adults interested in children's games. Now, that might not be such a huge mistake after all, but you would also end up trying to get children interested in e-cars, and that of course would be a huge mistake. And this kind of mistake would mean almost no views, or almost no visits, almost 100% bounce rate, almost a 0% retention rate, and no clicks and no sales. And that's kind of an exaggerated version of what's going on with most YouTubers and most affiliate marketers. Not intentionally by any means, but they are simply not connecting with their audience. And they can easily connect with the audience by simply researching the audience and targeting the audience. Now, in real life, why you relate to your audience, or more importantly, why you are failing to relate to your audience, may not be as obvious as targeting the wrong group for e-cars. But with just a little research, with just a little effort, with just a little attention, you're going to be surprised at how unobvious errors become obvious. If you watch my videos, you've heard this before, but allow me to add that you want to make sure that you want to make that connection with your audience, and you want to make that connection immediately. So put in your headline on your website or on your blog, or put it in the very beginning of your video, exactly what it is that your audience is going to find below or find in your video. What is it that they're going to find? What is it that they're going to see? What is it that they're going to learn? Put that right up front. Put it in the headline. Put it in the front of your video. Let them know, and let them know immediately, that the content that they expect is what they're going to get. This brings us to your bonus. And your bonus is my #1 recommendation for making money online from the comfort of your home as an affiliate marketer. This is fast track training, and it's going to allow you to work from home part-time and build an income of $10,000 or more in as little as 2 to 3 months. You'll find a link below where it says start here. Click on that link and I'll send you the details. If you haven't given this video a big thumbs up, please do that right now. Thank you so much. And remember to join my channel so that you'll know whenever I upload a new video. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Allow me to wish you much success. I am rooting for you. I'll see you in the next video.